All right. The last journey of Mystic Styler begins. Okay, so just to make KS's job easier for the VOD, I'm going to kind of talk about real quick. I know we talked about this on stream the other day, but just so it's easy to all contain within the VOD, I'm going to just kind of talk about what our situation is with TXR. Serious Potato Bot, jeez, that is crazy. Okay, so last time we streamed TXR, we beat the two rivals. What were their names? I just went shop. I know we had the same issue when we were talking about earlier. What the heck were their names? Now that we're in game, we can find out pretty easily because I think they show up in the BBS or the mail. I think in the BBS. Yes. Okay, Yeti Fang. Yeah. Oh, Absolute Emperor. Okay, Absolute Emperor is like his title. Absolute Emperor and Reign Supreme or Miracle Summit. Yeah, that's the name I was thinking of. Okay. So, last stream we beat both of those guys and unlocked Kaido. My assumption was that shortly after we beat both of those opponents, we would then go on to beat Emotional King. Because my assumption was that beating Emotional King was like the end of the main quest, and then there was all the post-game stuff. But really, what I've come to understand is that beating those two rivals I just beat is kind of like beating the main game. Because we rolled credits twice on those bosses. And then the post-game, or like the end game, is actually getting to like the 13 Devils, Kingdom 12, and Emotional King, and beyond. And from what I have learned, even with a guide, which I don't like using guides for this stuff, even with a guide, it would still probably take me ballpark 15 to 20 hours to get to Emotional King. Because we're starting to enter the area that like classic TXR trope where rivals have very specific requirements and only show up like after you've beaten, you know, these other rivals, and they only show up if it's raining on a Thursday at one track and you lost a tire on Tuesday afternoon. So we're kind of entering like the deep grind, which I thought came after. I thought the deep grind came later, and I was more comfortable with that, and I was like, okay, yeah, once I beat Emotional King, I think I'll put the game down and I'll feel satisfied. But I'm kind of in this weird blue-balled zone where the work I would need to do to get to Emotional King, especially considering the fact that I sort of rushed and I still have a really low sea level. And I'm guessing, I could be wrong about this, but there were some, oh no, because I need medals. Yeah, so I need a bunch of medals. And unfortunately, we kind of burned through our sea level, or burned past the whole sea level thing. Hey, I got a rival encounter. Midnight Prowler, sure, we'll accept his challenge. And my sea level's only 8? I'm only sea level 8. And I need at least, I think, sea level 13. Which, I'm not saying that would be super hard or anything, but it would be a decent amount of grinding and some fairly repetitive races. So I think we've kind of come to this decision of, you know what? I rolled credits twice on the game. We'll just say, I rolled credits on the game. I rolled credits. I had a really good time. At this point, I am going to say I'm done with the game. What I am going to do, and we didn't really talk about this. Well, I guess we did a little bit. I am going to keep playing this, I think, like, on my own. I'm going to transfer the save over to my Steam Deck and probably, like, just keep working at it on my Steam Deck. Because I do, for my own purposes, I still want to hit the end. I still want to beat Emotional King. I still want to see Bunta. Like, this is a great game. It really has been such a fun game. But we're going to put it to bed as far as streaming it, because we're entering a period where the grind shoots up. And grind is just less fun to stream. It's less fun for you guys. And I wouldn't enjoy it as much streaming it, but I think I could still have a good time doing it on my own time. So, today is kind of our last stream day of TXR. Yeah, that's that. That's the whole conversation. Emotional King's the previous pro tag of D1. Got to work that grind for the Legend. Oh, for sure. I totally get it. I just didn't realize how much deeper into the end game they put him. Yeah. Which I do, like, we had a lot of conversations about. I do think it's cool. I love the just generic TXR, like, rivals and wanderers mentality of, you know, certain wanderers only show up with certain conditions if you're driving a certain car, whatever. Like, I love stuff like that. But I love it more for, like, optional content. And the tough thing for me is, even though, yes, technically Emotional King is optional content, like, we rolled credits. Again, we beat the game, but there's just so much end game or post game or whatever you want to call it, where I'm like, I wish that stuff were a little easier to get to, and then there were more after that. Because they build up Emotional King so much. And they build up the whole rivalry and the whole situation going on with Kingdom 12 and with the 13 Devils and stuff. And then to actually, like, get payoffs on that, you have to, like, really get into the end game. Which, from what I've heard, without a guide, is, like, dozens and dozens and dozens of hours of just experimenting and trying to figure it out and trying to get rivals to show up and, you know, buying new cars and checking everything all the time. And there's no way I would do it without a guide. Especially not on stream. But also, like, even with a guide, I just, you know, at that point I'm just kind of crossing off checklists. By the way, do you have a lot of friends in game? Not too many. I know, I think you can check it from the rivals page, rival info. You can sort by friends. I think I only have, like, somewhere between 5 and 10. Companion. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. 9. I got 9 friends in the game. I have 1,300 fans. I got 9 friends. What cars do these guys all drive? So we got an 8.6. We got the Datsun truck. Heck yeah. Okay. Is that a Mira? Mirage. Mitsubishi Mirage. Yeah, I knew that. CRX. Turbolicious in the Honda. The Euro. MR2. The Legacy. Solar Barrage in the 323. Nice. Newer Legacy. Yeah, so we got a couple of fun cars. If we wanted to use them. But yeah, so, I don't know, we made a few friends. And I've heard, I wonder if there's, like, a few crazy 100%ers that have ever gotten companionship with every single rival. Because from what I've heard, and I don't know if this is true, but it makes sense. From what I've heard, the more you battle a rival, like re-battle them, the more likely they are to become your friend. So I wonder if it's possible to become friends with every rival in the game. And I wonder how hard that would be. Because I would imagine that's really hard. Because there's, I mean, do we have a count on rivals? How many? Most TXR games have hundreds of rivals. I'm guessing it's somewhere between like 400 and 600. Let's see. Can we just like, here we go. Yeah, that's a quick scan. Final boss after Emotional King has like a 0.1 chance, but that still means there's a chance. I'm just saying. That still means there's a chance. You might have to beat him like 1,000 times. But still a chance. 356 rivals, at least that I can see. My assumption is that that's all of them. Maybe there's secret rivals, but usually they just throw them into here. Yeah, Hoki World Beast speedrun, right? I'm just trying to be friends with everybody. Who's the last rival? He's somebody we've already beaten. Huh. Chief Musclehead. How many rivals have we beaten? Isn't a lot of those. We got a lot of those guys pretty early on. I mean, we did. For most of the game, we were fighting every single rival we saw, and we beat every single rival we saw. So we've done a good chunk. Can you sort by conquest? Yeah, you can. Okay, so this will tell us how many we've actually beat. Oh, it doesn't do it linear by number. Well, shoot. So if that's 9, so 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26-ish. What's 9 times 26? You know what? We've beat ballpark half of the rivals in the game. Over half? Wait, no, over half. Because there's only 356. So you know what? I'd say that's pretty good. Yeah, 234. Okay. And I think it wasn't an even 9, so I think it was like 232 or something is how many we've actually beaten. But that leaves 120 left. So we've beaten ballpark 2/3. I think a pretty comfortable 2/3 of the rivals in the game. Which I'd say is pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good, beating 200 rivals. Yeah, I dig that. Dude, me too, Nikki. I love our little city. Just logging in and seeing it spinning around, I'm like, oh, I love this car. Make a Honda City plushie? Oh my god. If only we could. If that was a thing I could feasibly do, man, I would. Maybe we should make this a sticker, though. Should we do this as a sticker? Should I commission Ami? Because I need to make... I need to chat with Ami about doing some more artwork with me anyway. And like, revitalizing my store. So maybe we do, like, a little Honda City sticker that you can buy. That'd be fun. We'll see. Hoki, pick your favorite TXR sponsor? Ooh, hold on, let me look at them. It might be yours. It might be yours just because I think that's hilarious. I do like the athlete logo. I just think that's nice and clean. GT Youth is also up there. I'd say it's either GT Youth, yours, or... I mean, our concept's kind of cool too, but that just makes me think of Hondas. I mean, if it were red, it would make me think more... I'd say it's GT Concepts, or yours. Hi-Fi is also kind of neat. GT Youth is just kind of fun. Yeah, it's same with Nikki. Yeah, Takeoff was a good sponsor for a very long time. One-off for being the OnlyFans logo. There's still many more sponsors. I know, we don't have all the sponsors is the thing. Yeah. But yeah, I'd say if I had to pick one, either yours or GT Youth. And I know I just said if I had to pick one and then pick two. But it's between those two. So yeah. That's what I do. Anyway, so guys, a couple things I want to do today. Our two, I think, main goals. One, we own now... Let's go through our garage. We own now that Gaia, that ASL Gaia car. So we've got a Honda City. We've got the Mazda 6, which is one of 3 cars we've bought in the whole game. We got the Midget. This, we literally, I don't think, have driven once, but we did buy this when it was on sale, just because I love SF5 Foresters, and especially a Forester STI. I think these are, like, phenomenal cars, IRL. Oh, and this is the only other car I think we bought. Oh, wait, no, I take that back. We bought a few cars, because we bought that custom car. But we bought this Z, didn't really like it because the gearing was kind of off. It didn't feel that great. Yunos awoke like a sleeper agent. Yeah, from the Mazda. Hell, there you go. We bought this and used it for like 2 events. But yeah, bought and custom. This was like our first big custom build. Didn't really work out. We didn't end up using it. The goal was for this to be a drift build, and it just kind of didn't function like a drift build. We did get a Suzuki Works, which is fun. Honda Prelude. These are all cars we got gifted for beating rivals. We did get an S13. This is my favorite two-tone, by the way, for S13s. I think it's Seafoam Green is maybe the color of the car. I don't fully remember. Mitsubishi Mirage. We did build this. I forgot about this, actually. I forgot, of course, we got a Mark III Supra. And I'm actually pretty vibing on this. I think it looks great. Like, good body kit, obviously good wheels, good GT wing on it. I think it's a cool looking car. Oh, I've got a question for you, Ami. And maybe this isn't a good question for you. Anyway, that's that conversation. Sawzall the car into a Targa? No. If I get you, yeah, if you think you know what it is, feel free to DM me and I'll tell you if you're right or not. If you think you know what it is, feel free to DM me. But yeah, I'm just not going to, like, publicly say it. Also, we got an RX-8. I don't think we bought this. I think we got this for free. But cool. I love RX-8s. I'd be curious to see what the aero looks like for this. This we did buy. This thing is so sick. What a beautiful car. RSXs, or I think this is technically a Honda. But, you know, for me, in the States, RSXs have always been such good-looking cars to me. And this is just so cool. This is so cool. We didn't end up really using it. You can't customize it at all. It's, like, fast, but it's not crazy fast. It's just a sick car. So we bought that. And then here it is, the ASL Garaya, I think. Yeah, Ami, I know, seriously. I wonder if anyone has done this. Luckily, there's not too much stuff on the windows. It's just that GN Plus on the rear side window, and then a windshield decal as well. But yeah, the rest of it would be relatively easy to do. And damn, does it look good. Pretty sure it exists. Yeah, I mean, usually if it's been in another game, like, someone's done it. The question is, did someone do it well? Because a lot of the time, when you see, like, the fake, you know, they do a poor job recreating all the decals and stuff, and they get lazy with it. Ami doesn't get lazy with it. Ami puts the work in, and I appreciate that. So yeah, so this was one of our goals for the day, was we wanted to check this out, because apparently this has really good stats. I mean, makes, like, decent power. It's very light. Mid-engine, I believe. And I think this was used as, like, a GT car in... Was this, like, a GT300 car, maybe? Back in the day in Japan? Or maybe a JGTC car? Japanese Grand... Yeah, JGTC. Or JTCC, maybe, way back in the day. Apparently it was a car like that. Yeah, it does kind of look like a Japanese Elise, a Lotus Elise a little bit. Maybe they're based on the same frame. Who knows? Oh, there you go. It was a GT300 car. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think it has an SR in there. Oh, really? Does it? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, what's I don't know. I can look it up on my own time. But yeah, we wanted to kind of check this out, because it's got apparently, like, pretty good stats, and I want to see how well it drives. So Now that we've got 26 mil, let's build this car a little bit. Let's mess around with it. Let's build the ASL. Nikki says it is an SR. Okay. Parts shop. Yeah, that's sweet. You want to taste a Zao? My GTO and I will smoke ya. All right, sure. Whoa, 390K for him. Must be a high roller. Must be a high roller. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to do this. All right, let's find out here. So, okay. What you want to do... If anyone wants to just find out, by the way, what the combo is, feel free to just let me know. Oh, Magnus. Okay, cool. I will pick the... I'll show those off. So I think what we need to do... Oh, you know what I think I found out? I think I found out that all engines of the same type have the same combos. So this is an S engine. Do we have anything else that is S engine? Does that just mean straight? That must just mean straight. Do we have... Vent's confirming that. Okay, yeah. So does anyone either know what the correct combo is for S, for straight engines? Or do we have another car? Vent's got me covered. Thank you. Awesome. Okay. Now, again, now that we're in the end game, I'm totally okay accepting help on that stuff. Me. Yoshi, what's this game? This is Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift 2. Drift 2. From 2006. Okay, S engine part A is AKB, or AKP. Okay. So many menus just to put a part on. And then HRM. We're up to 250 horsepower, jeez. Yep, there we go. And then part C is Uni. 280 horsepower. NA. Well, is it an NA SR20? Or is it turbo? I guess we'll find out. Bolt-on turbo. There we go. Okay, yeah, it is NA. Cool. What are the parts for the turbo? 363 horsepower with the bolt-on? Okay. Sure. Turbo kill level 5. Let's go. There we go. Confused watching this? Yeah, the menus are a little bit confusing. GRM, TZM, TRM. Wait, there is no GRM. Huh? Oh, GME. Okay, okay. A little confused. Okay, GME. No, you're good, you're good. Yeah, we're at the very end of the game, Yoshi, for what it's worth. Well, we're into the end game. We're at, like, the start of the end game. Turbine is TZM. 406 horsepower, okay. What's the plot? Okay, hold on. And then TRM. The plot is, so the do you know anything about TXR at all, Yoshi? Just so I know, like, where to start. TXR. All right, anyway. There you go. Yoshi, there's your primer on the TXR series. Also, crazy car lists. The new game doesn't have too many cars, not yet. This game has like 150 cars back in 2006. And they're unbelievable. Like, it is every cool Japanese car you could ever want. Ever. It's phenomenal. And also good customization. All right, we're doing high level 5 muffler, purchase. Bada bing, bada boom. Yes. All right, what exhaust do we want to put on this? I mean, it's like a race car, so we need something that's not that crazy. Maybe this kind of funky one? I don't know. Am I planning to play more TXR games? Not soon after this. I mean, whenever TXR comes out fully, I might stream that again. The new one. But yeah, this is kind of the only, like, major one that I've missed that I've wanted to play. So I would, you know, I would love to go play Import Tuner Challenge. That would maybe be the next one we stream. All right, dudes. I'm gonna go with this funky exhaust, just because we haven't put it on anything. So what the hell? Why not? Do some cooling as well. Why not? I won't do ECU just because it doesn't like actually add any power. We're just like checking this out. We will do all this stuff though, because I wanna feel this thing maxed out. We've already dropped like 5 mil on this. Eee. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, yes. I forget how expensive all the endgame upgrades are. Like, it actually validates you having all this money and being able to make money so fast. It's because the parts scale up with the income. It's already 100 more than my NSX. Yeah, we're at 475 horsepower. In a car that weighs under 1,000 kgs, baby. Holy crap. Yeah, this is a fast car. We'll do black, because I don't even know what we're doing for car color or anything like that. And that's without weight down. I forgot about that. Oh, we can bring this thing down to 800. This thing is an actual rocket ship. This is the Honda City Turbo, like, Super Saiyan edition. Let's just do level 5 race tires. Woo, max grip. Max grip, front and rears. Man, we are burning through money. We'll pick wheels later. Okay, what does this get? Yo, it gets an aero kit! Sick! I did not think a car like this would get an aero kit. And it actually looks kind of good. This with a wing and canards is gonna look good. Canards, whatever. GT wing. Okay. Oh man, it's a little bit tiny. We might have... It's a little shorter than I'd like. Let's do type 1. And then we'll make it as low as we can. Do we want to do... Let's do center. Really low. This might actually look kind of ugly. It's a little too small. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Hold on, let me get a better look at this. Yeah, you know what? I think that's okay. It could certainly be a little bit wider. It could certainly be a little bit wider, but that's not awful. I wish you could have the JGT. I know, that would be cool. Burrito says it's bad. It is certainly a little bit higher and a little bit too slim for what I'd prefer. But I don't... Center up... I think the centers look better, actually. I think for like a race car, I think the centers look cool. Does the rally kit add anything? Ooh, you do get a hood scoop for the rally kit. You know what? Screw it. Why not? Oh, really, Jeff? Oh, dude, sick. Okay, yeah, we haven't done the... We'll do carbon parts here. Yeah, we'll do colored... Or actual carbon, just to show it. Dude, it's like a mini... It's like a mini McLaren, like, 650 or something. It's kind of what... Especially in the orange color. We'll do colored rear. Racer speed run at 8%. The curved on with mounting points on the outer side look better on this car. We can take a look at it. I think I like the center. Dang, yeah, those are big. All right, sick. Ooh, that's what Jeff was mentioning. I was saying these already look way bigger than the default ones. Ooh, I kind of like these more, actually. This is cool. I love that they have custom aero for it. I still think that looks better. Eyeline kit. Yeah, sure, why not? Give it a little more of an aggressive aesthetic. We won't mess with that. All right, because everyone's complaining about the wing. Let's Try this one, maybe. Install point 1. This just looks ugly. I think it looks better the other way. You know, that's not too bad. I like the center mounting points more though, I think. This just shows me, this looks like it's too skinny. More to me. I'm going back to the center mount. I might keep that wing style, but I'm going back to the center mount. Center mount looks like a toy? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it looks like more race car-y. Try with those end plates. I wish it had more blocked out end plates. I will say that. Yeah, I thought about that, KS, because the winglets, they make it a little bit wider, but I think the winglets just look silly. We can try it, though. We can try it. Why not, right? We're messing around. Needs chassis mount. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Maybe this one would look a little better. So it's just a little bit, like, thicker. A little meatier. Let's see. Let's see if that looks silly. Yeah. Like, it don't get me wrong, it does extend it, but it just looks too silly. It just looks too silly. I can't do it. I do like the center mounting, though. I will say that. Looks 3D printed and glued on. I just think it looks better. I think it looks better. I think it distracts a little bit from the fact that the wing isn't big enough. The wing isn't wide enough. I really don't know which of these two I like. We'll just do end plate 1. I just wish there was a little blockier one. I think we're gonna leave it there. I'm thinking maybe the other end plates might look a little better. But that kind of fits the body line. I like that. I like that the most. Okay. What? Do you want to leave it orange? I almost kind of like this in orange. Also, I kind of like the factory wheels, to be honest. I was going to say, like, what wheels do we want to do on it? But, I mean, don't get me wrong. Other wheels would look good, but the factory wheels also just look good. So we might just keep the factory wheels. Some Graham lights would look good. I think we might just keep the factory wheels. They look good. They look really good. Yeah. If they were spaced out another few inches, the centers would be perfect. I like the spacing on them. Yeah, F1 for sure. McLaren F1, I can totally see that. Dude, this thing's kind of crazy. I really did not expect us to be able to modify this much. Let's throw a few sponsor decals on it as well, just for the heck of it. Let's go. What would look good? Maybe the Sprint Racing. Maybe the Strata. What about Art? That one looks pretty good. Yeah, I like the R1 the most, I think. Frame Master, maybe? Nah. Strata? Kind of the purple clashes. Ooh, I like that. Okay, that's good. It's a tiny little sticker on the side there. That's awesome. Alright, we'll just do a rear. We'll do... Rear will be art. Or rear will be GT Youth. There we go. Alright, we don't need anything. I think we should focus on money. Well, I don't think we really need money for anything else. I think this was like the biggest money we were going to spend. I mean, we'll see. If we need to make money, we'll make money. I'm not worried about that. All right, let's drive this car. Let's see how it is. Can you make a white side with decals, Autobox style? I mean, I could, but we're not going to mess with that right now. Also, hey! Shout out to Ami's artwork. Look at that. How neat is that? Which reminds me, I also need to order more of these. Yeah. And, wait. Hey. Hey. There's Hiroshima. There's Hakone. So sick. So sick. I love it. Wow, it's literally the same. How did that happen? Oh, they're so cool. Go buy those from Ami. They're very cool. Let's do Miyugi-san. I don't even know if we've raced here. We must have. I just don't remember it. Oh, KS. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Oh, you know what we should do? All right, maybe we shouldn't jump into like battling a rival right away. Let's just do a practice run. Yeah, KS, I don't know. There's probably not a lot of advanced races we can do, to be honest. TA attack. Have I mentioned you can buy 10 for the price of 10? Wow. Now that's a steal. No shift assist. All right. 800 kilogram, 500 horsepower GT car. Let's go. Oh, dude, it's responsive. I remember I haven't played this game in like 2 weeks, but ah! Oh yeah, she quick. Oh, it's real touchy. No understeer though. My God, this thing corners. Yeah, this ain't no iRacing. Oh God. Yeah, it's hard. It's so grippy. I'm gonna turn up the audio a little bit as well. But dude, this thing's badass. I actually really like it. It handles very well. That's what we were worried about with, well, we drove an NSX, I think, for the, for a sponsor. And we kind of hated it, right? Let's go smoke some nerds. Let's go beat a rival with this thing. We'll see if maybe there's a good rival we can do a time attack with. Sure. Should we beat a Subaru? Ooh, sick. Breakfest is his name. Night Striker. Hey, when you put decals on your car, don't forget about me. Sure. All right. It's like an NSX on steroids. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, this thing's crazy. Doing the uphill here. Oh my God, it's so much faster. La 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 la. He's going so slow. Oh my God. Ah, it's hard to control though, especially on the uphill. Oh, you know what we might try today? We might try this game on a wheel. I've never done PCSX2 with a wheel. I don't know if it's easy or hard to set up. but I kind of want to try. Because I believe this has force feedback support. Oh yeah, we beat him. I wasn't even, I was just like driving around. Dude, this, let's go, okay, let's go to actually like one of the late game places. Back out here. I guess I should have gone the other way. Yeah, let's go to Aso or something. And then maybe see if there's an advance race we can do. Lightweight Cup. Does this count as a lightweight car? Oh, yeah, I don't even have the C level for it. So, yeah, that's going to be the issue we're going to run into. Is there anybody at the parking area, maybe? We could race? This game was done primarily for wheel handling. Was it really? Was it really? Oh, there's a new guy here. Limp Grip. Hey, in a Mark IV. All right. All right, Limp Grip, let's go. Oh, it's you. Why must I work in data processing? Don't they realize cars are my true calling?
Dude, is this a Supra?
There you go. We'll try it on a wheel. Because I have been kind of wanting to. I've just never messed with it with PCSX2. So I don't know how much of a pain in the butt it's going to be. And it might be like, it might have better or worse support with different wheels. I don't have like the most common wheel. And it's relatively new. Oh yeah, I don't have a Logitech. Yeah, I sold my Logitech. Right now I have a Sim Magic wheel. Oh my god. In the basement, I've got a Thrustmaster, a Moza, and a Turtle Beach that I could use, but that might be too much headache getting those set up. The Thrustmaster is currently hooked up to a rig in the basement. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We'll at least look into it. Because I know the game officially, this was around when the Driving Force Pros existed, the Logitech Driving Force Pros. So my guess is that's what its official support is. But I think with PCSX2 you can emulate like a lot of other wheels. Oh, turned it way too soon. Whoops. No, I haven't sold it. I actually took it off because I've been out of town. I got a couple of really lowball offers. So I listed it for $1,000 with everything, which I expected was a little high, but like it's higher than I would have personally listed it. Personally, I would have listed it at maybe 800. Or I'll say this, I think it's worth about 800. But from everything else I was seeing, what other people were selling, comparatively, $1,000 for what you got was a pretty good deal compared to what else I saw on the market. And so I was just like, all right, I'll list it at 1,000 and I'll take 800. And I didn't really get any bites. And then I went on vacation and all of a sudden started getting like message after message after message. And a lot of people were just kind of asking questions about it. And one person was just like, oh, I'd love to buy this for my husband, but the typical sob story. I'd love to buy this for my husband, but we're moving and we don't have a lot of money right now, but it would be the kindest gift if you could find it in your heart. And then she offered like $350. I was just like, no. Like, no. So yeah, did not do that. One person like lowballed me for 600, and I just didn't even message them back. Like I could have maybe haggled with them and gotten, 7-ish hundred, maybe 800. But usually if someone's gonna lowball you that much, like they're just there to lowball you. And I was just like, whatever, I'm on vacation anyway. So I delisted it, and I think I'm just gonna relist it for a little bit cheaper. Or try to see if a buddy wants it. Because that's always easier. I'll be honest, I hate selling things on Facebook. I just hate dealing with that. So we'll see. I think I'm just gonna let it chill for a little bit, and then I'll list it for 800 and see if I get a little bit more bites from people who are actually serious about it. Yeah, right, Ami. Man, thought you'd never get here. Wait, oh, solemn tidings. Now I can show you how fast my fully tuned GTO is. All right, I can show you how fast my GT car is. There needs to be bring a trailer, but for sim gear, yeah. That would be kind of neat, actually. Like a dedicated sim marketplace. Man, if anything, I need to, like, tune some understeer into this. Ah! Move the brake balance for sure. It's so touchy under braking. I mean, a lot of the cars in the game are, but you can certainly fix it. And the faster you go, especially into rear-wheel drive stuff. Pulling away pretty quick as soon as we get a straight. Ah. Yeah, we're not gonna get him. Oh, this isn't one where we have to hit 110. I slammed to the wall because I thought we would just hit 110 and be fine. But no, I think we actually have to bring this one to the bottom. Oh, do they really, Mag? I mean, it's tough with a full rig, though, right? Because I can't sell it. Or, sorry, I can't ship it. Like, if I were selling piecemeal stuff, sure. Oh my god, I'm driving like a donkey. But I'm trying to sell a whole sim rig with everything included. And so it's not like I can ship that, so it has to be local. But yeah, we'll see. I'll probably just repost them. I also need to sell my OG Switch. Does anybody want an OLED Switch that used to be owned by HokiHoshi? I will ship that in the continental United States. I'll sign it if you want me to. But I got an OG Switch because I got a Switch too, so I have a pretty much mint condition OLED Switch. KS, you cheater. I said continental United States. Yeah, the shipping will be more than the Switch. Although, I don't know, the last time because I shipped, well, no, maybe I only shipped one thing to you. A Switch would be pretty small. That would be a relatively small package. Ah! We're good. I own a kayak, I'll come visit. All right, I'll see you in 6 months. You just enter through the Mississippi and you just keep going. You know what? I'll do you a kindness. I will pick you up from the Mississippi River. I'll drive over. You just give me an exit point after kayaking up the Mississippi River through the entire United States. And then you just let me know. I'll come get you. Oh my god, the brakes, they're so touchy. I'm like barely touching the brakes. Dude's keeping up too. Very, very well. Which makes me wonder, like, would the Honda City have done this well? Like, does it balance at all based on your car? Or would the Honda City have just gotten smashed in this instance? So hard to do those like gentle, smooth, big sweepers. Oh my god. We did it, guys. We made it. Woo! This thing's hard to drive. Never doubt the city. I know, you're right. You're right. A t-shirt, poster, and some stickers in the tube. Shipping was like $45. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Which isn't that bad. Yeah, I'll pick you up in the element, sure. You go through the effort to make it here. I'll pick you up. Yeah, this thing's cool, man. I think I saw... Yeah, Kanji... Didn't Kanji say somewhere up in chat that this is regarded as, like, the best car in the game? Generally accepted to be the best car in the game. Yeah, there you go. So, KS, you were not wrong. The stats didn't lie. Yeah, the thing's quick. It's hard to drive, but I haven't tuned it. And that, I'm sure, would make a little bit of difference. Okay, so here's the next thing I want to do. First things first, let's swap out of this mad machine and get in the madder machine, the Honda City Turbo. And let's do a real quick round of Gymkhanas just to get a little bit of money. Nope, wrong button. That, the 205, Speedster, and Gambala. Interesting. There we go. One of the fastest to the slowest. Want to see if the Suzuki K truck has an interesting body kit? We'll see. We'll see. Alright, let's see if I remember the layout. Up and around cone 1, and then through 3, and then down through 7. We did it! Alright, 2 mil in the bank. 2.5 mil. Jesus, I forget how much money you make doing this. All right, there we go. Let's do it one more time. Get another 2.5 mil. Why not? Yeah, return of the absolute CP fiend, right? I hope not. I'd really love to keep this name. Mystic Styler is the best. That is one of the better bad names I've ever had in a TXR game. Nice. There you go. Okay, so now here's what I want to do. We're gonna back out. No, that's right. It was our friend's car. And what we're gonna do, because I still have this saved, we're gonna build one of the demo suggested drift cars, and we're gonna feel it out. We're gonna see if it's good. So we're gonna do an FR. Gotta be like an actual drift car. They have suggestions for 4-wheel drive, FR, and FF. But we will, of course, do FR. Sample car setting, 8.6. Will be used to modify grip and drift settings with a budget of 2.5 million CP. There you go. All right, so I'm going to keep this open here. And let's buy ourselves the Toyota 11 GT Apex AE86. New car dealer. Mouse out of the way. Toyota. Which version specifically? They're talking about the Apex, right? Yeah. Which is going to be... There it is. Yeah, GT Apex AE86. Well, they say 11. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Not the Terreno, the 11. All right, done. Let's go. We're gonna break free from Panda, and we're gonna go. Let's go Red Panda. Cash. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Sure. Had never checked the dude, the manual actually has some really interesting stuff in it. One of the more interesting things it has is is what all the abbreviations mean for the events, like TA, CA, TAC, CAT, you know, all those. It tells you what they mean, and it's not what you would expect for most of them. There's honestly a ton of good stuff in here. It's a great manual. But yeah, anyway, okay, pull that up. Oink. All right, we're gonna do our typical. Oh, whoa, oh, wait. When you beat the game, do you get new license plates? We didn't used to have these. We had an Arizona plate, a Hawaii plate, an Alabama plate. None of these are real, by the way. A California plate, a New York plate, Florida, and Washington. Why these states? I mean, I guess these are like the more popular states. I don't know why Alabama and Arizona. Like California, New York, Washington, D.C., those make sense. But what? Why Alabama? Yeah, no Minnesota, unfortunately. Also, I think these might be new. Well, maybe not. I know for a fact we didn't used to have these, though. That's hilarious. We're putting a Florida plate on this thing. There we go. Oh, those were Korean plates. Oh, sick. Yeah, I suppose I didn't even look at the lettering on them. Yeah, I don't think we had those then at the start of the game. I think we just had like standard Japanese plates. Okay, so we need parts shop. Turn it down a smidge there. There we go. Yeah, Alabama mentioned, right? Okay, so we need powertrain transmission level 1 to correct the gear rate, as they say. And then we're going to do suspension level 2 to strengthen the suspension. Okay. Brakes level 1 emphasizes deceleration before cornering. The brake is also strengthened. So do brakes. Let's do some red calipers. Keep with the red theming. It suggests... Really? Wait, is this for drifting? Hold on. Oh, these are the grip settings. My bad, hold on. Drift settings. Well, that's an... I wonder if it's meant to combine these? Okay, so... I think for drift settings, it just suggests this. Yeah, this is grip. This is drift. Okay, I was going off grip. My bad. We got to do drift. Okay, so undo. All it says, all it says to do is bolt on turbo, muffler, transmission, LSD, and suspension. Which bolt on turbo is hilarious, but I guess I get it. All right, so we're undoing this. Or wait, no, we gotta leave. Okay, well that's fine. We'll do that in a minute. So muffler, it says level 2, L level 2, amplifies torque at low speeds, which it does indeed do. Let's do... We'll do that one. Transmission level 1, 1.5 way LSD. Level 1. To prevent the car from understeering when opening the accelerator during cornering. I love this. All like actual legit real info. It suggested suspension level 1 for drift, so we're gonna downgrade the suspension. We're doing it by the books. Exactly what it recommends. And that's it. Oh, bolt-on turbo. Yes. And then that's it. You don't do anything else. Just bolt-on turbo. Okay. I think that's that. Now let's go quick to garage and take off the parts that we don't use. I think is in tune-up. Parts library. Yeah. Oh, take off parts. Hold on. It was brakes level 1. I know it makes no difference, but it doesn't suggest them, so we're not running them. And then that's literally it. That's all it suggests for parts. All right. We need to tune the car. Okay, so gear ratio. It suggests 3.06, 2.159. Okay, good enough. 1.520. Good enough. Fourth, 1071. Fifth, 0.754. Final, 6.5. My God. All right, sure. Okay. Initial torque. Rear 5. Okay. LSD ratio. Rear 5. Okay. Suspension, spring rate. Oh, by the way, gear ratio increases acceleration and reduces maximum speed. Initial torque prevents inner tire idling at the time of cornering. Same thing with LSD ratio. Spring rate stabilizes the car by strengthening the springs in response to the increase in load shift equal to the increase in the grip. Front 1, rear 1. Okay. Nothing to dampen. So over to stabilizer. Whoops. Oh, wait, did I? Yeah, okay, there we go. Stabilizer front, -1. Rear +1. Hey, okay. Makes it easier for the rear to drift during load shift. Ride height. Yeah. -6, -6. Increases traction on the rear when cornering and stabilizes the car. Okay. Alignment. Yeah, that's all it's. I am not touching anything out of what it suggests, because I want to do it exactly by the books. Front. Wait a minute. Does it just say it provides tenacity during rollovers? But it says front -0, 30 degrees. Oh, that's in camber. Okay. I was like, okay, yeah. It meant 0.3. I get it now. And I was looking at the toe, not the camber. Okay, so it suggests no toe. Which is also a little interesting. But yeah, more camber. Other brake effect, it suggests front 4, rear 6. Allows the rear to drift to a certain degree by adjusting the brake. Traction control, what does it say for that? Provides traction even when drifting. Use this setting with caution, as opening the accelerator too much can cause the car to understeer. It suggests soft/off. We'll just do off. ABS destabilizes the car, causing drifting. Strong/5. Okay. We'll leave it right there. Sweaty. Yeah, the stickers will throw it off balance. Body kit will throw off the weight. Okay, that is the car as suggested. Let's see if we built a good drift car. This thing is very stock, for the record. This is, I mean, it's slapped. This is about as grassroots drift car as it gets. We'll go to Usui, because that's kind of the one place we've done a little bit of drifting. And it's a short course. Or not parking. Whoops. Just do practice. I have a feeling this isn't going to go well. Was that a sponsor? built from the grass up. Yeah, the guide is for sure. Oh yeah, dude, it is a sponsor. Let's just that's okay, we can't do it. Fair enough. We'll leave it. We don't need any more sponsors, but that is sick. That is sick. Oh wait, Vent says there's something to that one. Should we do it? I mean, we can do this practice without like advancing time. What's interesting about that sponsor? Is it a hard one? Is it one of the drift ones where you can't hit anything the whole time? Or is it just like a big money one or something? All right, the Yeehaw Mobile. Ooh, man, this thing. Okay, no wheel speed. I mean, I'll be honest. Oh, I should have done a drift attack. What was I thinking? I'll be honest, I kind of see what they're getting at with this. Because it is really slow, but it's fairly stable. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to restart. Oh, it's one of the absolute worst sponsor challenges for you. It's a CAT. Okay, so those are the ones where you can't hit anything the whole time, right? Those are the drift ones where you can't make a single mistake. Yeah, those ones suck. It kind of makes me want to try it, to be honest. All right, let's try this again here. So we need to keep wheel speed up. Try weight shifting a little more than handbrake. Action. Action. Yeah. Novice fighter. Nikki, same. Action. Ah, I was full lock the opposite direction. Average. Action. Ah. Action. Ah. Ah. I mean, I think in the grand scheme of things, like obviously this is going terribly, but the drifting in the game is just kind of, I think I'm coming to the realization that it's just bad anyway. What is the reverse? How do you reverse this? Oh, that's right, it's his own button. There we go. But like, I think within the scope of the drifting, it's kind of good. Like it's not, it's responsive, but it's not overly tail happy. I mean, it feels like a low power drift car. It feels like my 240. Just, you know, harder to drift. Yeah. Yeah, Usui is definitely one of my favorites. Same in Assetto Corsa. I just love this whole vibe. Man, you just really can't counter steer. Front wheel drive meta is so real. Yeah, I know I'm going in reverse. Shut up about it. I mean, we can try dragging the handbrake a little more, but yeah, we're just gonna lose wheel speed. Yeah, it's not, because in a front wheel drive car, when you drag the brake, you know, you still get power to the front wheels. In this, you just don't. I see where they were coming from. I see where they were coming from, making just like a simple, you know, rear wheel drive, front engine, little car to whip around. I just think the drifting's bad. I just think the drifting is bad, unfortunately. All right, and on that topic, let's dump a sponsor. don't have any of those. Full yellow magic. Sure. Oh wait. We did drop yellow magic. We got autocomplete. I like all these. I don't want to drop any of these. OMR. Oh, we dropped OMR. Dang it. These are worth so much money. I wish I could try it. We could drop one off. Can I just try their test without... Oh, maybe I can. Oh, I can just try their test. Oh, we're good. All right, cool. That's all I wanted. Sick car, by the way. Ah! Oh, I made it. Oh, come on! That shouldn't have even counted. I tapped the front. Ugh. Yeah, Nikki, I don't know if you're... I'm starting to wonder if all the good drifting I've seen is on D1, not D2. Maybe there are some... Maybe I've got bad settings. Maybe people are just aliens. I'm gonna immediately fail. There we go. But I'm starting to wonder if, like, the good drifting that I've seen is actually from D1. Fuck. Everything you saw was in D2? Man. I don't know. Your vote goes to aliens? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know if it's a controller issue, if it's just a tune issue, if it's just... You just get really goddamn good at it. Because it's just so touchy. Whew. Ah. We're getting close. Oh, got it. Yeah, that's a fail. Of course, we actually made it pretty far. All right. Well, that was fun. We tried it. We don't need the sponsor, but I was just curious to try it. All right. Dude, it's super hard to drift. Again, I don't know if it's just not having the right build or... Yeah, I know there's... If you go... settings... Controllers... It's in here? Or is it in... No, it's not that. So I just screwed that up. I swear it's in here somewhere. Is it global settings? No. Settings. Oh yeah, these settings, like analog sensitivity, dead zone. Like I'm wondering if maybe this says sets the analog a value between 130 and 140 is recommended when using recent controllers, which I am on. So, you know, maybe it's just skill issue. Yeah, right. I just need tofu in the back. Exactly. Every theory you need to learn to do it the Japanese way. I mean, I think for me, I think the way to do it is you need to really get... Why did I just click? You need to get really good at rolling the stick. You need to get good at rolling the stick because from my experience, it kind of... The steering is very linear. And so I'm like full lock counter steer and then the car grips up and just snaps. So you need to get really good at being like careful at rolling the stick, I think. Which I'm just a filthy tap steerer. I have been my whole life. But I think you need to be good about like straightening it a little bit. do the old center. Also, game's like lagging out a bunch right now. I don't know if it's because I alt-tabbed it or something. Hold on. I screw it up. Try that. Flick the car the opposite direction and handbrake into the turn. Yeah, okay. We might need to reset the emulation because it's being all buggy all of a sudden. Whee! It's just, the problem is just transitions. It's just it's coming out of a drift. Alright, yeah, let's, hold on. Save state here. Alt F4, sure. Save a new state. Forgot it does that. The reboot here quick. I don't know why it's being all funky. Alright, hopefully that fixed it. Oh, get the mouse out of the way. Oh, it's still being all funky. Is there like some window I have open or something? I don't know. You guys see that? It's only popping up every now and then. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, like, I don't know. Let's go here quick. And let's go. Let's see if we can find one. Yeah, here you go. Like, I think this is TXRD2. And, like, that's pretty good. That's pretty smooth. Look at that. And then really smooth transition. Like, this all looks good. This all looks like how the drifting should be. And he's keeping it pretty shallow. Well, no, because that was a pretty deep entry. Look at that. He's killing it. I don't know how. Like, I don't get it. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to, like, tout my skills. But I'm not, like, bad at drifting in video games. I'm at least okay. But, man, like, this just doesn't click. Uncrowned Monarch. I've never even seen that. Like, look at that. He is doing, like, deep entries. It just looks like he has so much more control over the car. I just don't understand how he's getting transitions that smooth. That's just crazy to me. I mean, yeah, that's what I've been shooting for from the beginning of the game. I don't know how he does it. Like, I don't know, again, I don't know if it's a tune issue. Dragging the handbrake pretty hard there. I mean, we could try building an S13. Does he, like, post anything about it? His name is Weatherfucks. Posts.
Glad you like it.
It's a little, you know what, it's risky just browsing someone's Reddit live on stream. Maybe don't do that, me. Yeah, none of that's drifting. B Hiroshima run. He's posting a lot. Dance of handbrake, wheel, and gas. Yeah. It just doesn't clock for me. Yeah, here's another one. Also, let me mute this. Well, here. Didn't mean to fast forward it. I don't know, man. Yeah, true, man. Like, honestly, I know there's been some experts in here that have, like, played the game. Can any of you drift like this? Be honest. Like, I'm okay. I'm okay. If you want to tell me, like, no, Hoki, you suck balls. That's okay. I just want to know. Can anyone drift this well? Because it does not click with me. It does not click with me. I think there's got to be something else. This person has at least 100 hours, I bet. I mean, still, it just feels like, unless you are just being so unbelievably precise and careful with all of your inputs, it just doesn't track. And this is a big body car. It's a big old Laurel. And he's like dragging walls, like, yeah, everything is just like perfect. Like, he's doing some pretty big, like, handbrake drags. But, yeah, it just, I don't know, man. There are ways to improve the cars. I mean, yeah, I'd love to, like, know what his setups are. I'd love to, you know that we're on the same playing field. Anybody post about it here? Let's see. Yeah, confirmed it is D2 there. I don't know, man. I don't know. Should we try a Laurel? Just for the hell of it? I mean, let's try a 180. We saw him driving the 180. Let's try and build another drift car. I feel like it'd be better if I took the time to dial. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to maybe try. Let's just do, let's buy a 180. Yeah, new car dealer. Yeah, no, it looked great. Like, using wet tires is generally... Yeah, we, like, started to figure that out. Nissan. Do a chaser. Well, I want a kind of smaller car. I know a big body car will be easier to kind of throw the weight around, but I want something a little bit smaller just so I have more, like, room on the track. Yeah, let's do a Type X. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Okay. 180. Well, no, we might get to a 190E at one point because I think it'd be fun. Let's do a Washington D.C. plate. But I want to try with like the car that he was using because he was using an S chassis, an S13. So I want to use an S13. Was he in a Type X? Hold on. I think it was, yeah, Akagi. Yeah, that's a Type X. Okay. So we're in the exact same car. Just gotta build it right. Oh, really, Vent? Okay. Yeah, I'd be interested in checking it out. All right, so parts shop, let's try both. I think we liked wet level 1 tires. Whoops, that was Spike. Wet level 1, front and rears. Done. Let's do... The tough thing is, like, I don't know how realistic to try. Let's try going, like, stiff and low. Like, reduce weight transfer as much as possible. Stiff, low. We'll do a two-way. Certain power to weight ratio that's generally better. Sure, I could see that. We'll do a clutch. Why not? Just get quick shifts. And you know what? We'll do a transmission because I want to be able to play with gear ratios. So we'll do that too. Okay. Won't worry about brakes for now. I just want to like get a basic build going. We'll do max weight reduction for the hell of it, and we'll try the guide mentality of doing a torque muffler, not a power muffler. So let's do L level 5. What is this, a Type X? Let's go... Yeah, let's do it like that. Sure. No, that was one of the angled ones. Hold on. I was like, yeah, I know. It's so funny. There's some random parts that you just don't unlock for so long. We'll do this one. Sure, we'll do cooling. It gets a little more power. What the hell? Why not? And we could do ROM to mess with power levels, so let's just do it. We're also missing level 3 ECU, which is kind of funny. Let's do reinforce, because again, I'm trying to like reduce body roll as much as possible. So max level reinforce. We'll put on a kit, because why not? Ooh, Vertex kit. Sick. Although, gotta be honest, like default Type X also just looks good. We might actually not. Maybe do some canards up front. Nah, we'll just leave it. We'll leave it factory body. Maybe we'll put some wheels on if we really want. But I just want to have like a functional car first. We'll leave it stock power and just feel it out. Let's just try. So let's drive it right now. Then we'll tune it, and we'll drive it some more. I think the model's pretty close to pre 1.49 GT. I mean, I don't know GT7 enough to know that, Nikki, but fair. All right, practice. So this will be our practice grounds. Let's just see if the magic sauce is perhaps just getting an S chassis. Oh, dude, it's doing the, I must have, like, messed with some setting. The frame rate's all fucky. It's fine right now. Yeah, see, it's bugging out right there. Alright, hold on. What is going on here? All I did was mess with controllers. Store defaults, sure. Wait, did I just... Hold on. Do I need to actually rebind all of this right now? Oh, automatic mapping. There, okay. Close. Let's do a hard... Hold on. Let's just do a hard shutdown. Not use a save state. I want to figure out what's going on here. I don't like that the frame rate's bugging out on me all of a sudden. So let's save. No, go back to a save state. Do a hard shut. Our first one in probably a very long time, to be honest. Okay. Shut her down. We will save the state just for the heck of it, but I'm not going to load it. Fresh boot. Hold that there. Okay, see if that fixes. Point is the wheel will straighten if you don't turn. Sure, I gotcha. I'd guess 350 horsepower should be good. Haven't looked at the guide again, trying to guess from memory. Okay, yeah, we were at like low 200s, I think, on this. We can try a little bit more. It was the stock, it was feeling okay. That intro. Haven't like seen that menu in so long. All right, let's just do a quick test here. See if the frame rate's fine. Whoop, wrong thing. It's not a good track. I mean, it's short. It's short and it's relatively flat. It gives me a good feel for it. And if you have any other suggestions, I'll take them. But I like it because it's short and it's flat, so it gives me a good feel. Eh. Yeah, dude, it's still doing that frame rate thing. What the hell is going on? That has never happened before today. That's gonna really bother me. I mean, I guess we're not streaming the game again, but today it's gonna really bother me. Maybe it's got something to do with this track or something? Let me just... I like accidentally hit some setting, emulation, normal speed, rendering. Let's go down to 6x. Yeah, I think I was at... Yeah, I don't know why I was at 8. Let's just go try that. Yeah, maybe it's got something to do with this car. Yeah, maybe. Maybe there's some emulation issue with this car. Some effect. Yeah, it still is like being all framey. You guys see that, right? Like it's been buttery smooth our whole playthrough. But yeah, maybe there's some effect that's bugged out. Maybe it's the license plate. You guys aren't seeing it? Oh, like right there? Oh my god, that's awful. It looks so gross to me. It looks okay to you guys? Oh man, I like cannot handle that. Wait, was it happening with the 862? Maybe it's those custom license plates. Hold on, let me just for the hell of it. Maybe there's just some bug with displaying those. That'd be a weird thing, but you never know. Garage? How do you change the license plate of a car? State car? Nope. Oh, here it is, number plate. So just for the hell of it. Bog standard here. Okay, yeah, I did mention it. Alright. Yeah, we'll see. Well, we can try a different track. What did you suggest? Hakone or Akagi? Alright, let's try Akagi. Alright, while we're here, let's mess with tune stuff. That all seemed fine. I guess we could do a little more lock. Feel that out. Kind of what the game suggested. Again, I'm trying a stiff run right now. I normally wouldn't really do this. But I just want to see how this feels. Let's do a bunch of toe out. A dash of toe in. Pretty aggressive. I just want to, like, get kind of crazy with it. Soften the handbrake a little bit. Steering angle wide. Back control. Let's just set that to 1, maybe? Turn down ABS. Alright, whatever. We'll see. I mean, I think that's how that works. Okay, can we, like, maybe the Gymkhana course would be a good place to test the drifting. Because it's just a big open parking lot. Do they still put the cones everywhere? Oh, yeah, they do. I mean, maybe that's not so bad. Yeah, that's right, the Honda decals screw up. Okay. Okay. Maybe we're on to something here. Maybe it just really likes a stiff chassis. This is feeling kind of okay. I need a little more power. It's kind of bogging. But this is feeling all right. Like, this feels like how it should, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Let's give it like a little bit more oomph. Well, you know what? Screw it. Let's take this thing out. Let's try it. Okay. Maybe that's all it is you just need to run a really stiff chassis. Let's go take this back to Usui. higher handbrake force good for drifting? You think so? Whatever, we'll mess with it. We'll mess with it. We can try. Once we like start to dial it in, it'll be easier to pick out specific things, you know? We will go try Akagi as well, but just because this is a known quantity here. Ah. Okay, see, yeah. What the hell? I get here and then all of a sudden it's like hella touchy. I feel like it just wasn't like that in the Gymkhana. And maybe it's just because now I'm like, you know, restricted by the actual road. It's a little less free form, I guess you could say. How many locations are there? A good few. I don't know the number. Like over a dozen? Around 20? Yeah, that seems about right. I mean, that, like, felt better, but yeah, it's, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. Let's try Akagi. What would be a good chunk to do here? We could just do the whole thing. We can just quit out whenever we want to. Let's try that. 11 stages plus the shorter courses. Very narrow course. Yeah, I mean, maybe. It's too early of an entry. 8 that you can remember, so 19 then. Certainly not going well yet. Like, you get in a drift, and then it's like, okay, it's easy enough to, like, if you set it right, it's easy enough to, like, modulate the power and the counter steer to, like, keep yourself in the drift. It's just entries and exits feel like a nightmare. And that's, like, maybe that's where the... I'm just, like, full lock the other direction. It's like, no. Man, this feels worse for me. I mean, maybe it's just a bad section of Akagi, but... Just like IRL, though? What's just like IRL? Oh, you're saying, like, entry... I don't know if I would agree with that. I mean, I've drifted this car in real life. Not a Type X, but an S13. And, like, yes, to a point... Yeah, like, you set up your entry right, and, like, once you're in the drift, you can kind of, like, feel comfortable. But exits and transitions are just nowhere near this hard. Like, entry, the biggest thing that beginners, oh my god, yes. Hell. The biggest thing beginners struggle with in real life is entries. That is the biggest thing. Setting up the drift is, when you don't have the intuition for it, that's hard. And I get that. But once you're there, like, it's really not that hard to come out of it. But it's so snappy in this game. Man, dude. All right. We'll try more power. I do think the stiffer oh, dang it. I do think the stiffer chassis helps as opposed to a soft chassis. Or like soft front, stiff rear, stiff front, soft rear. So we were messing with that. I do think overall reducing body roll is helpful. Sorry, a little eye bugger. But yeah, Hoki's second. Do I actually suck? Crisis. I've never struggled more with like a drifting game. What are we doing? Shop. Yeah, that's right. Parts. Let's throw a little more power into it. We'll do engine mods. S engine, guys. What was that? What's S engine? What was it? Like HRM, I think, was the first one. This game's drifting is definitely difficult. Yeah, it bothers me seeing people that can do it so well. Like, not, to be clear, like, more power to them. It's just that if I see people doing it, I'm like, how hard can it really be? How hard can it really be? Was the last one uni? 70. What was this one? Was it AKP? No, did I screw this up? I think I screwed this up. I've now done all these and none of them match. Whatever. Well, yeah. If they can do it, well, no, that's really, you guys, I play racing games for a living. And that's not to say I'm a god at racing games or anything, but I'm not bad at racing games. If you're talking like an average, I am at least average at racing games. I think it's fair to say that. If I were really trying to like make an honest argument, I'd say I'm good at racing games. Not great, not amazing, but like I'm pretty good at racing games in the grand scheme of things. I'm like pretty decent. So when I run up to something like this where I just like cannot do it, it's not like I'm not an amazing drifter. It's like I cannot drift. Like the drift, I just can't. And then I'm watching people who can. I'm like, man, what am I missing? I've got to be missing something. But maybe it's just that it's really hard and some people are really good at it. You know, maybe that's really all it is. Yeah, that does bring up power. Okay. Sure. Not far from the D1 GP games in terms of difficulty. Might be the difficult drift game on PS2, yeah. Missing practice. Yeah, but it's the thing of, like, I don't see the vision. It's the thing of, like, I don't even see how I could get better. Unless, it's like speed run levels. Like, you know how speedrunners, really good speedrunners, it's literally like a different class of gaming. Where they are, like, trained to do pixel perfect maneuvers based on, you know, pixels and animations, and they are so unimaginably precise because they have done that one move thousands of times. But no normal player could ever be expected to pull that off. And that's a level of gaming where, like, yeah, I will never get there. I'll never be good as, like, a good speedrunner in, like, a popular category, like Mario Kart or Super Mario 64 or whatever. That's a different issue.
Driver is too fast for us.
And this feels like that, of just, like, the way I see my current perspective on the drifting is just like, man, in order to be good at this, I feel like I would need to just be unbelievably good. Like, just so perfectly precise with every single input. And I'm just like, man, really? Like, are people actually that good? So, yeah, it's tough for me. Like, it's fine. I'm gonna sleep at night. It'll be okay. But, Jesus, man. Yeah, it's just so hard. After this, I think we're gonna try the game on a wheel, just for funsies. If we can, anyway. Ugh. After I completed this game, I tried some time trials only to realize that some people were 10 seconds faster than me on the exact same setup. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, some people are aliens. Jesus, dude. But, oh, like, it just bums me out. Like, I just can't get it. I just can't get it. Yeah, it's harder with more power, by the way. For me, anyway. It was a little easier with less power. Yeah, we got, like, no points. That was terrible. Oh, I might just have to resort to being crap at drifting. Well, did you link me that video? Vent, that was you, right? I have wet tires level 1. Let me know if there's another suggestion you have. Wet tires level 1. In general, maybe post it somewhere. Try wet level 2. All right, I'll give it a shot. I'm willing to try whatever. Anybody has suggestions. TXR. Oh, duh. Of course you put in the DX. That makes sense. All right, real quick, let's try level 2 tires. I would say let's maybe turn the power down. I mean, we're adding grip and reducing power, so it's kind of both doing the same thing. But let's just take out the turbo. Go level 1 turbo here. Pull out a little bit of power. Maybe so it's a little less peaky when boost comes on or something. Well, level 1's more for lightweight builds. All right. Now let's give it one more shot, and then let's look at that video. I might not watch the whole thing, but let's maybe just pan around a little bit. See if there's any, like, obvious things we're missing, you know, whatever. Yay, we made one corner. Oh, Nikki tried to different sports. Wait, is that a good dam or a bad dam? I mean, I won't say it's better or worse. Or I won't say it's worse. I don't really know if I'd say it's better. Yeah, I'm still having a bad time. Nikki says, I don't know, that's the... Dude, that's what I'm saying is, like, I am so bad at this that it's hard to even tell when something's an improvement. Because it's like, okay, you go from turbo shit to supercharged shit. So, yeah, very neutral dam. Alright, let's watch this video quick. Let's just kind of pan around a bit. On Corner Drifting 2022, a guide for a 17-year-old PS2 game. I love it. Alright, real quick. It's a 20-minute video. So we'll kind of pan around. Yeah, see, this dude's doing great. He did hit a wall. Oh, heck yeah. We have no voice and Comic Sans in pink. I love it. This video is a tutorial on my personal approach. The title of the video is section was derived from original video guide from 2009. Okay. A little bit of an updated guide here. Yeah, also crazy choice for a drift car. Part selection makes the biggest impact. Fine-tuning generally unnecessary. Best left to solve specific problems. Yeah, it's just easy to make car worse. Easy to make better. Okay. who is this, by the way? Shout out this video. Caro. Shout out, thanks. Usually aim for around 400 to 600 horsepower, weight of 12 to 1500 kg, wet level 2s. Find the balance of power, weight, and grip. If you want a car with less power, you're going to want less grip. Sure, don't be afraid to make adjustments. Figure out what works best. Damn. High power. Yeah, where's the unregistered hyper cam up in the corner? Let's move on to some examples. Yellow. Oh no. Okay. She's safe. Everything's okay. Okay. Sorry. My wife's letting me know that our child can leave our back gate on her own now. So that's fun. This is my Altezza, which struggles a little for torque, but Rieman's a good example of the power weight we aim for. Okay. Yeah, you're not too off, Vent. Yeah, it's not ideal because we have a fully fenced-in backyard. But yeah, now she can get out. Yeah, like, dude's killing it. Look at that. Look at that transition. I mean, he hits the wall there, I guess. All right, here we go. Perfect. So we can try exact parts. So we can build this car and just make sure that we really suck. Or we can try a different build. Next up is Skyline Sedan, similar to the Altezza, but with more torque, more weight. It's a personal favorite. Okay, maybe we'll try this. Also, it's kind of fun because my buddy used to drift one of these. My cousin, rather. I have no idea. My guess would be garage attached to one of the bikes. Okay, yeah, I have no idea then. Thank you. So you can't all level 5. Oh, we don't have... Well, we have some level 5 stuff. We can build, like, at least close. Yeah, we'll rebuild the Dab Sedan. Okay, anyway. Which, by the way, my cousin might be getting back. Just kind of crazy. He hasn't had the Dab Sedan for years. I don't know, 5+ years at this point, and he apparently is getting it back this week. Which is kind of cool. All right, so yeah, we'll try to replicate this build as much as we can. All right, so this is just an example here. Hey, he had a Mark III, by the way. 5 cars, most of its weight, lots of tires, car use level 1, keeping the high corner. Okay. I don't need to see that. The funny Audi. Okay, yeah. Let's get a little. Now we've covered the 4 cars. Let's put words to the test. I'll write an S14 modified to the specs. Okay. When we get driving, the only thing you need to set up menu is turn off traction control. Almost every other setting is optional. Okay, sure. Raw, uncutted tab. Don't expect to nail everything your first try. Focus should be corner entry. If your entry's good, everything else will line up. Harder you commit, better the end result looks. However you commit, harder you have very low margin for error. Okay. Just like look at the inputs a little bit. It looks like he might be tapping brakes. I mean, yeah, that was pretty bad. You just make adjustments, such as letting those steering for a moment. I'm gonna do a little more angles. Best practice. Okay, sure. Generic drifting things. Yeah, we'll see, Nikki. So super shallow. There we go. That was very nice. Yeah, there we go. Okay, no. He's like. He is tapping brakes at a certain point. That was like a brake to enter. What course is this, by the way? I know I could probably scan around and look. But just maybe so like we try the same course. Like, that's great. Although I will say, it does look like he's got a lot less control. Like, that was pretty rough right there. That was a little rough. Like, it's not like this is just coming easy. Like, he is trying and trying and trying and trying. So maybe this is just actually that hard. Because he's, you know, he's struggling to link like 4 or 5 corners. And obviously I'm not saying like he's bad or anything. Obviously better than me. But it's validating to me that he's struggling. And yeah, like struggling to come out of that. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, there's telemetry. Well, you know what? Let's look at this quick. See if I can glean anything from here. So a little bit of foot brake. It's kind of modulating throttle. More foot brake. I'm assuming it's not like dialing that with handbrake. I suppose I could see if he were using the handbrake. Is he using the handbrake at all? Okay, yeah. So let's look at his entries real quick here. Nikki, right. Yeah, it looks like he's dragging handbrake and foot brake just to get a lot of rotation in. That was handbrake the whole time. What was he doing there? Hold on. So easing off, handbrake, foot brake, handbrake, foot brake, handbrake, foot brake. So he's kind of using them at the same time. Unless the brake is actually just, it's measuring both or something. Well, no, because his brake light's coming on. I think the brake light would only come on for that. Change. Long. Okay. Dude, Chris, we're trying. This looks like tune setup stuff. Yeah, good luck is right. It's hard as shit to drift in this game. But I want to, like, give it the best chance I can. Alright. So let's, hold on. Throw the keyboard. Let's try to build his G. Well, we'll build his G's specs, but we'll make it look like the Dab sedan. We'll buy it in silver. I think it was this one? Yeah. Oh, no. That's the MX. YouTube. There we go. Okay. Okay. So let's try to mimic that and see how it goes. Because he was, in the video, he was saying that was one of his more stable builds. Oh, my controller just turned off. Chris, that is very validating. Because we're, I don't know, 20, 30 hours in, and we've made it, you know, to, like, the end of the game. And like, we've gotten by, but it's just never felt good. And I've watched videos of, like, some very good drifting. So I've wanted to, like, give it the best shot I can. All right, shop. Oh, we might need to grind some money quick. We only have 9 mil. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the garage. Let's grind a few monies real quick. IRL Super Drift Team. The Supra is officially, like, no longer a drift car. Yeah, it's too grippy. I tried drifting it, I don't know, I think towards the start of the summer, when I had put new tires on it. It was terrifying. Because there's just insane levels of wheel speed. Because it makes a lot of power, it's very torquey, and it's super grippy. So I, like, put it sideways, started getting on the gas, and instead of like, you know, just kind of like sitting at that speed, it just was like, like the car just, while sideways, was just like four-wheel drift. It was terrifying. It was fun, but yeah, it's officially no longer a drift car because it's got way too much grip for that. What am I doing here? Go past. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, Chris, that's kind of how we did it. We did a front-wheel drive car the whole time. The whole time. Oh, you know what? Does Hokkaido have a Gymkhana course? Because it probably pays more. Yes. Oh my god, this means we can get 3 mil every like 30 seconds. Woo! Woo! Alright, let's do it. Oh god. Yeah, see, it's never done that before. Something's messed up. I must have like hit some hotkey or something that changed some setting. Because the frame rate has never been. Yeah, see there, it's super, super bad. I don't know, man. Oh god, we're gonna fail this. I didn't realize the time got better. Ah, okay, we actually have to like be good. Off topic, would you ever play rally games on Steam? Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, we've gone. This is the end of the playthrough. We've put in 30 hours into this game, and just about an hour ago, it started like randomly dropping frames really bad, and it happened to be right when I see there, it's doing it really bad. It happened to be right when I alt tabbed the game to mess with controller settings, and then it hasn't been the same since. So I don't know. Oh, on stream. I mean, yeah, it's been a while since we've done a rally game, but there's no reason they're off the table. Come on, Honda City, you can do it. Woohoo! We made it. Yeah, there's 3 mil. There's 3 mil. Check if you're tabbed in. Yeah, I'm full screened. I'm clicked on the window. Let's. Yeah, we're there. Maybe I had to like tab out and tab back in. We'll try that. That's a good tip. It's a good tip. We'll see if that fixes it. Oh, Kenny says Dirt Rally. Yeah, have we ever done Dirt Rally on stream? I don't remember. Oh god. Okay. See, I think it was still doing it right there. This might not succeed. Yeah, this might be, we might need to not use the city for this, or we just live with 0.5 mil less. Oh no, we're gonna make it. Oh yeah, that was fine. Yeah, no, it's super weird. Again, we've been playing this game for the last like 2 months. And we've got, you know, dozens of hours in it, and then all of a sudden now, for whatever reason, when we like messed with it to change control settings, it just like started having frame pacing issues. Right now, it's not so bad. Yeah, I believe you, Vent. But listen, if we can use the city, we're gonna use the city. Still made it. Okay, that's probably enough. 16 mil. That should be enough. Oh, sorry, 19 mil. It hadn't added up yet. Yeah, Carmen, I own WRC actually. Fun fact, I sort of helped develop that game. I was on a like a panel, I guess you could say, like a panel of creators that that sort of helped like work on the game and help the dev team like bounce ideas off of. So yeah, I do have WRC. It is fun. I don't like the switch to Unreal. I think the game just looks worse and runs worse. But I do think it's a good game. I think it's a pretty good game. What were we doing? That's right, shop. Okay, we're buying the G. New car dealer. Nissan. It's gonna be a newer Skyline here, yeah. Okay, he did the sedan, and we're gonna do the sedan as well. It's gonna be Dab Sedan spec, baby. This is the exact color that it was. Cash trade. His license plate was 99 plus 1. 99 plus... Wait, that can't be right. 99... Oh yeah, that can be right. It's just not right for this. We'll do 99 plus. That's close enough. That's close enough. Okay, now, parts shop. So, we need Bass HRM Uni. And he only did level 3, so we've got that. We're locked in there. Save a little money as well. HRM. 3. Weight balance ruined, yeah. The whole license plate, it's all thrown off. Uni level 3. Okay. For turbo, he did level 2. And then everything else was also level 2. TRM, CRA. Okay, good. That's all we have. Dude, this thing makes power. Oh my god. Okay. CRA. Most important part is like that exact shade of pink. Well, we're not doing that because we're building it. We're building it after my cousin's car. But you know, maybe that's if we still suck. If we still suck, it's probably because we didn't paint it pink. Okay, and then V muffler H level 5. The Dapsonet had angled out blast pipes, so let's do... That would kind of be the closest. They were straight out, but that's the closest we're gonna get. Okay. Watch the video, let him scroll down a little bit here. Alright, he had cooling level 5, ROM level 5. Speaking of shades, okay, what do you think of color asymmetric liveries? I don't know what you mean by that. What is a... Are you saying, like, the left side and the right side are not symmetrical? Like, the pattern's symmetrical, but the colors aren't? Is that what you're getting at? Oh, wait, he had... Well, he had level 5, whatever. We'll do level 4. I don't think it matters. Accent is pink on one side, but blue on the other. Sure. I'm a big symmetry dude, so I would generally say no, but I do think maybe it could look cool, because I was thinking with the hotline cars, like maybe do a blue variant and a pink variant. Because I do think with everything going on, I don't think having blue and pink together, I think that would be too much. But I don't know. I would say against. I think it's cool. It's fun when I see it. I don't like it on my own cars. I think that's my final take. He does a level 3 two-way. We'll do level 2. Now I just want to play TXRD. It's a great game, man. We've had so much fun with it. He has level 5 suspension. We still only have level 3. That's a bit of a bummer, but whatever. He has level 3 brakes. We have level 5 brakes. We'll put those on. If I go asymmetric, I go crazy. With colors, I think I'm okay with it. Ooh, what color brakes were on the Dab Sedan? I want to say they were silver. But we'll go gold. I want to say they were silver. Okay, let's scroll down for a second here. He has reinforced level 5. Chris, fair. Fair. Yeah, generally, like anything else asymmetrical, like any pattern asymmetry, if wheels, I don't even like, there are very rare situations where oh, he only does weight down level 3. Hold on. Waste of money, but whatever. I don't even like front and rear mismatched wheels. That's that's a fairly common style. I really don't like it. There are very, very small instances where I do think it looks good, but typically I really do not like mismatched wheels. Okay, he does wet level 2s, front and rear. Yeah, I do like Harlequin cars. That's fair. If it's an art car and like none of the car has any symmetry, like there's just a pattern across the whole car, I do like that. Yeah, Harlequin VWs I think are fun. Like some of those old like BMW M1 art cars, those are really fun. I that like the what is it? The pig, the Porsche Pink Pig or whatever it is, that's got like the cuts of beef all over it. Like that's asymmetrical, but that's totally fine. That I'm okay with. Okay, and then everything else is just visuals. Well, I think Carbon does. Yeah, Carbon does actually lower the car. Yeah, there we go. I prefer Kaido Battle 3 just because KB2 tends to be a bit boring at times. It really doesn't have as much CBT as TXRD2. The Pink Pig, yeah, thank you. Yeah. Oh yeah, I said beef. Sorry, pork. Alright, what was the other thing I wanted to do? Yeah, I wanted to get arrow on this. Hey, that's not bad. Nice little arrow kit, sure. Sure. And we'll put a GT wing on it. The Dab Sedan did have a 326 power wing, which is nothing like any of these, but I guess we'll just put one on for the hell of it, because why not? We'll do that, we'll do lowest, and we'll do end plate 2. There we go. There we go. Okay. I guess we can do carbon trunk lid, because what the hell, why not? Again, colored. And let's do wheels, just for the fun of it. He had VSKFs. Wait, are VSKFs the mesh ones or the big 5 spokes? Is it VSSXs? Are those the mesh wheels? I think those are the meshes. He had the mesh wheels, not the big 5 spokes. So we would need something kind of mesh. I don't think VSX. Yeah, these are actually kind of close. I'm counting. Dude, yeah, ITC is a TXR game. Absolutely. These are kind of close. Let's see if we can find something better. I do think ITC is the easiest. I would agree with that. It's the most approachable. It's got the least, like, TXR-ness. Like, if you like all the quirkiness of TXR, like the bad quirkiness, ITC has the least. It's like a mainstream TXR. That's exactly what ITC is. Alright, Graham lights. There's not gonna really be anything good here. Easiest, but all second worst. Oh, I would not call it second worst. I think it's one of the better. I like ITC. I like ITC. It's, for me, it's up there. It's up there. All right, we're gonna go with the those Volk high spokes. We'll go with these. It's not quite right, but whatever. 2 inches up. Yeah. Okay. It's funny that I've never seen a single TXR fan enjoy TXR2. That seems to be the pattern. Yeah. All right, dudes. This is the build. If this doesn't work, we're screwed. All right, hold on. I also have to get a picture of this for my buddy. He'll appreciate it. Where is he? There we go. Tried to build your car as close as I could in this old drifting game. There we go. Okay. That's it. We got it, baby. All right, let's take it. I don't think there's anything else to do. Go pass. We'll try Usui, because again, it's a known quantity for me. I do really like... I know it's tight, but I like it as a test track. TA attack. Chris. Is it that bad? It can't be that bad. Oh god, not off to a good start. It's getting so framey again. Dude, this is gonna drive me nuts. I guess it's a good thing we're putting the game down, but... Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say, the drifting's just hard. Hey, there we go. That was something. Yeah, I mean, that was on me. That was a bad entry. Yeah, the turbo does come on pretty hard. It does not help that the frame rate's just chugging so violently. I don't know what the heck is going on with that. Okay, the transitions, if you're not too deep, the transitions aren't bad. Well, might as well just finish this. Like, I can see some positives. Here, let me just try, like, closing other things. What could I have open that would possibly... Am I switching to that? And then that. We'll go high blending accuracy. We'll go 4x native. Just try to help it out a little bit, in case that's it. Yeah, right, KS. All right, let's go back to like bottom of Akagi. Yeah, that's fair, Chris. Make sure the game's selected. We'll do like the middle chunk. We'll try that. No. I know, Vent. Everyone, yeah. I just like it. I like Usui. What can I say? Oh my god. You just like, you can't counter steer enough. This is almost something. Okay. I mean, that was nice. Sorry if you can hear my dog. Like, I will say this is arguably the best option we've had. Like, we're sort of starting to get it. didn't have the wheel speed for that. If you just throw it like a little too much, it's just like, sorry, bud, you're done. But like, you know, mid corner, it's doing okay. Let's try to mess with the tuning on this. Like, that's acceptable. That's acceptable. Ah! Oh, that's it. That's the end. All right, well, we did it. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Fine. The issue's holding the controller. Yeah, right. Let's mess with the tune a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I'm not playing the game on original hardware, obviously, but so far the emulation has seemed pretty dang good. So I don't think it's an emulation issue. Garage. No. Okay, let's, I'm gonna mess with gear ratios. Let's kind of do what we were doing of just make this thing stiff. Just go stiff, go stiff. Okay. Alignment. Max toe out. Let's go pretty aggressive toe in. Yeah, we'll do that aggressive. We'll do like that. Camber, max negative, a little bit negative. The aggressive alignment. Handbrake, let's try turning up. Leave wing angle alone. We'll do more steering angle. We'll do traction control off, that's right. Forgot we had that. And then we'll leave that as is. All right. Let's try this again. That was an okay place for drifting. Was that like mid Akagi? Yeah. I think it was like here to here. All right, baby, this is it. This is like our last shot. And then after that, I got nothing. Ah! Big angle. I might have made it too stiff. Just wants to flick. All right, yeah, we made it worse. Yeah, it just wants to like dive. All right. So stiff, not the way for a big high power car like this. Might have been better, you know, for the lower power stuff, lower power lightweight, which is, you know, kind of close to real life. But not good for that. Not good for that. Let's go a little more realistic. Let's go, let's do kind of like a realistic mid-power build. See if that works. Suspension, so we will do dump the rear. We'll leave it like that. We'll leave it low. Alignment's actually not that crazy. We'll leave it like that. We'll do flat. We'll do a little less camber. And then we'll leave it there. Let's try that. Ugh. Okay. Now this is our last shot. I don't think it's a speed issue. Like, I'm entering... I mean, I don't know.
Action! Action!
Ah, I didn't mean to downshift. I lost all my wheel speed. That was almost something. Yeah, man, it's just hard to control.
Action!
Here we go.
Action!
Ah.
Action!
This is going terribly.
Action!
Yeah, it just... If you throw it
Action!
with any, like, real angle, you're done. You're done. It just won't let you counter steer enough.
Action!
That's nice.
Action!
Yeah, like I'm full lock almost immediately. And it's just like, nah. You're just gonna go that way.
Action!
That was definitely too fast of an entry. Oh my god. Alright, folks. I think I've made my final verdict on the drifting in this game. It sucks. I hate to say it. The game really is good. But the steering is just too touchy and snappy. It's way too snappy. And yeah, grip levels are just really funky. It works fine enough for grip racing, but when it gets to drifting, it just doesn't work. No, I don't want to save that replay. That's the worst replay to save. Oh, yeah. I think that's it. I think we're closing the books on that one. All right. Final thing I want to do. I want to see if we can get my wheel to work. So, I don't know. So let's go. Hold on. Options. Button config. Okay, so yeah, it is a driving force. They officially support a driving force and a driving force pro. So let's go to controllers. And then let's see if we can emulate a wheel with my wheel. I'm gonna plug it in. I'm guessing that would Oh, okay, hold on. Now that says full axis. Oh, we're going! Oh my god, okay. Oh, ah! Oh god, that is aggressive. Oh my god. Okay, so this isn't working. Hold on. Okay, we're making progress though. I need to go into Sim Hub or Sim Pro, and I need to turn the oh, we probably need to turn. Okay, hold on. Let's make a new setting here. Let's go. We'll pretend that this is CarX Drift. And then I need to turn force feedback way down, because that is violent. It's not letting me mess with the angle. Oh, because I wasn't near center. So my guess, I don't know if the Logitech Driving Force Pro, whatever, the center is wrong. It thinks like here is center. But there kind of is force feedback. Like, it's doing something, but it thinks that center is like all the way over here. Oh, also my brake is my clutch. Okay. So I need to... How do I make this the center. How would I do that? I guess I could... What if I unplug the wheel? And then... Well, no, because that's a... Yeah, that's locked the way that it goes. Okay. The wheel's like at 100 degrees. I know you guys can't see it. But center of the wheel is like 100 degrees. I wonder if I... Hold on. I have an idea. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much center. Now, what if I do this? Okay, that made it worse. So I need to go this way, I think about 110 degrees, and then center it? No. Now, I do this way? We're figuring it out, guys. Oh, I think I got it. Yes, okay. Okay. I think we're kind of good. Now, I don't know how to shift. Oh, wait. Okay, I can shift up. Oh, God, that's confusing. Oh, my God. Yeah, okay. Okay. Whoa. There's a big dead zone. Now, I think we got rid of it. All right, let's turn force feedback up a little bit. Let's turn damping, like, way up. Let's do, like, 30% damper. Okay, and then we'll leave that like that. And then now we'll go... back to controllers. Here we go. L1. Okay, so that should be shift down. Settings. Yeah, steering dead zone, it says none. Steering damping is off. Let's turn it low. Steering smoothing, none. I think that's kind of the best we got. How do I change the camera now? Oh, wait. No, it recentered the wrong way again. Dang it. How did I fix that? Hold on. I need to turn it 110 degrees this way, and then center it. Now it becomes centered here. All right. Now, is there an in-car view? Is that one of the buttons? Yes, there's a hood cam, isn't there? Hold on. Let's see if shifting working. Okay, shifting up and down is working. Okay. Now, Vent, trust me, this is not how wheels normally work. This is trying to get like a brand new modern wheel to work through emulation for like 2000s. This is in no way a normal racing wheel experience. I've owned wheels for like almost a decade now. I have never ever had to do anything like this. Most of the time, wheels are plug and play. You plug them in, and then if you want to tinker with settings, you can, but it's just going to work right out of the box. This is not a standard wheel experience, so don't let this deter you from getting a wheel. Okay, so select and start. Let's make those buttons, because I think select is... Yeah, okay. All right. Chris, we kind of have it. There's a huge dead zone. It feels terrible in the center. I also need to actually make the brakes the brakes. Right now, the brakes are the clutch. Because that was just easier to figure out. But now I need to make the brakes the brakes. And I don't... It needs to say full axis, and I don't know how to get it to do that. I need need to start there. Yes, yes, okay, there we go. Full access. Okay. Yeah, I was trying a bunch of different things with it, Chris. I had to start in the middle, press it down, press it all the way back, and then press it back down a little bit. It was that's what did it. Okay. Those are brakes. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, load cell is probably goofy. Dude, this is actually like kind of good. Now, there's a huge dead zone in the middle of the steering wheel. And I still don't think it's like perfectly centered. Ah! But like it kind of works. Oh god. Wheel support's better than Forza Motorsport, right? Let me, okay, hold on. It's one of these buttons, yeah. Okay, so it's saying... That's so confusing. Okay. Oh, God. We get it. We made it to the bottom. Yeah, alright, so, I will be honest. I'm shocked it works at all. I'm shocked. If it didn't have, like, a big old dead zone where, like, a good 5 inches of steering in the middle just felt like nothing, I think this would actually be kind of good. Also, the frame rate's being real fucky again. Yeah, it's school bus steering. Like I just feel nothing in the middle. And then that means you can't make like small brake adjustments. Oh my god. The frame rate's like getting worse. I don't know what's going on with that. But like mid-corner it actually kind of feels okay. Yeah, maybe we calibrate in game again. Let's try that actually. That's a good idea. Now that it's fixed. There it is. Okay. Oh, Josie says, yo, that's right. We're doing like grilling. Okay, guys, we gotta end stream. Let me try one more thing. Hi, wife. It's nice to see you. Yeah, we're grilling out tonight. Okay, let me back out here. Yeah, vent. We'll see. Looks fine for now. Dogs are barking. Okay, it calibrated. I'll get them. Thanks, honey. Does everyone want hot dogs and cauliflower? Menu navigation is just working. So that's kind of cool. Okay. Cauliflower F, yeah. Dude, I love cauliflower. Love it. Yeah, there's still a big dead zone in the middle. Like, I wish I could show you guys. There's just a complete force feedback, like, dead zone for the first 3 inches on either side of moving the wheel. It makes it really... God, if it wasn't there... If it wasn't there, this would be so good. Hold on, let me try something, actually. And then that's pretty bad. Let's turn off dynamic prediction. What could I mess with? Let's turn up mechanical friction. Okay. Let's make the wheel feel heavier in the middle. Yeah, barely. Barely. Ah! I mean, like, it's fun because, like, a wheel is really fun. But it's a terrible experience. I would never play the game like this. I think there's just a hardware mismatch. But legit, if there wasn't that big dead zone, I actually think this would be good. Because and the frame rate's messing with me too. The frame rate being all weird is that's its own issue. That's also just kind of ruining the experience a bit. But like, it's there. I have tried the new TXR with a wheel, yeah. Not this, I think I did it before I owned this wheel. But yeah, TXR games are always controller games for me. Like, anything arcadey is always going to be a controller game. I like to reserve wheels for sims. They're fun. Like, I do think Horizon 5 on a good wheel is really fun. But I don't know. I like driving in third person. I like being able to just, like, chill and relax and play on a controller. But it is playable on a wheel. It's totally playable. Yeah, this is fun. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just fun. It's fun driving cars. It's really hard because the frame rate's bugging out. There's a huge dead zone, so I can't feel anything. Braking is, like, so touchy, and you can't, like, keep the brakes stable. This is also a drift car, like a hyper stiff drift car. Let's real quick try another car. Oh my god, I need to end the stream. Alright. Dudes. I gotta call it there. Thank you all for hanging out today. I didn't realize we were going over 4 hours here. But with that, you know, it's not like this is a hard... there we go. It's not like this is a hard rule or anything. But for the time being, this is the end of TXRD2. So, dudes, thank you so much for hanging out, giving me some advice along this whole playthrough. A couple of you guys like Vent, who have kind of been here the whole time, you know, guiding me one way or another. Yeah, this has been a blast. I have seriously loved this playthrough. I have seriously loved this playthrough. If you want, you can catch all the VODs on YouTube. So the you know, complete playthrough will be there. Yeah, I'm gonna transfer the save over to my Steam Deck and just kind of play this casually. So if I have updates to share, I will share them of like, hey, I finally beat Emotional King, or, you know, whatever.